So let's get the ball rolling. Konate. Here's Tchouaméni. Nuno Mendes. Hakimi. That'll be a throw. João Neves. He won't be happy with that one. Konate. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Lahm. And it's Dybala. Looking for the run. Spread to the right. And a header! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Argentina couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's a sharp little ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? And another try! And a neat finish! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Hazard. 60 minutes played. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Portugal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Número 21, número 15, número 17. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 10, número 22, número 13.
Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Marcelo, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Argentina have their second corner now.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Hazard goes short.
Número 19.
Oh, right place, right time. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Argentina perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
No way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Van Basten. And here's Pulisic. Mendes finding himself in space. Saliba. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Portugal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Argentina have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Argentina have their third corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Azar. Oh, nice touch. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Now it's Pulisic. And here's Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
He was under real pressure there. Pulisic, and it's Azar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Spread it left. Another shot at goal! Thuram. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Now Saliba. Pacho. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Cruyff. Cruyff! Goal! And right near the end, we have parity. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all...
Thuram! Desperate defending required here. He's rising! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Sorloth is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Five minutes to add. Hakimi. Pulisic. Oh, sweet feet. He's in a good position here, and he's found a way. There's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
They've played it short. Azar with the delivery. Saliba. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So we are still gridlocked.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 6. Marcelo.
Into extra time we go.
E vai entrar para o seu lugar com
Argentina conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? That is very well defended. Turns back here, probably the best option. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Pulisic is in a really good position out wide. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
And they're quick to get it back. Lahm. Rodri.
Sorloth really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's crossed into the middle.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Yildiz.
That was lovely, that.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He leaps for it! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to belt it away. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. No, that was never going to make it. And it is half-time in extra time. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Konate, Pacho. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well played, well played. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Sorloth. Over to the right flank. Nice. Impressive jump. Cleared away. In towards the back stick. Nice looking ball. Well read, nice interception. Lahm looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nice sequence of passes, this. This is a promising build-up. Shot, surely! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Yildiz. Alexander-Arnold. What a throw in. Tries to pass it through. And now they can clear their lines. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So we're all set, and we all know what is coming. It's almost time. You can cut the tension with a knife. Cruyff is first to take the long walk. And he has done his bit.
That's the example they will want to follow.
Pulisic is the next man in the spotlight. (1-1). A swift riposte. Yildiz is the man who's second in line.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Hazard is the second man to step up for his team. Dispatched emphatically.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Sorloth is third in line. Oh, you're not going to save that.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
We're on to number 3 here. Never in doubt. And it's 3-3. Alexander-Arnold is fourth up. Oh, it's a really good save. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Haaland is the fourth man to step forward for them. No! Denied remarkably! Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Rodri, the last of the designated 5. That's a brilliant read!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
This to end it right here. He's done it! Feel the relief! Argentina have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade. So, Jim, quite a game, decided in the end in the only way it could have been.
Argentina probably deserved that on the overall balance of things, Peter. They always seemed more comfortable, more focused. They weren't fazed by the prospect of penalties.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. So Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act.
And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hakimi. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's delightful. Pull it. No way he was going to be out-muscled. Lofted in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Lahm.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Tonali, that's really well manoeuvred. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, it's Dembele. Gives it back. Looking tidy in possession here. Pullet going after that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rice. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pullet. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a promising position. And he's gone backward here. And it's Azar. Azar going face-to-face with his great rival. Dybala did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lahm in acres of space out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
Lahm. Lahm delivers.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Vicious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. Lahm. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Gullit. And he's there to get it away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Tonali. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Oh, right place, right time. Marcelo is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side has found a way through yet.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Tonali. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Argentina are looking to go forward now. Lahm. And it's Tonali. Tonali. And here's Dybala. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Lahm. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Here comes the cross. Gullit is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And the pass is intercepted. Spread neatly. And it's Rice. Rice. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Driven forward. Argentina have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? Portugal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Dybala going forward. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Big chance! And a neat finish! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 21. Número 11. Número 7.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Portugal have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Hazard ploughing through the middle.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he was quick to react. Yildiz. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
McAllister. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Konate getting this one clear. That's very neat. Chance for a shot! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Substituição para Portugal.
Corner number 2 then.
Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 16. Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Shot a goal! It's a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. if anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Searching pass he's played there. Mbappe. Driven in. And that has been cleared.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de compensação.
So much time and space here. And the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question: how long is there left, including stoppages?
Rodri. Now Saliba. 4 added minutes on the board. That's a little off target. And that will be it. Argentina have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Solot picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Well, I thought...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Judge, surely! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, terrific save from the keeper. Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldo running with intent. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? And that's a dangerous ball. And the finish! Goal! Portugal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Mendes. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Hazard! Oh, good read. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Lahm. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Hazard gets on his bike and on the move. It's Hazard! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Gullit. Another pass just keeps it ticking over, and he plays one through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, that's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Chance for a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Dybala can clear it away. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Hazard. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gullit. And here's the chance to counter. And it's been played through. And this is Dybala. Decent chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. A lot of space ahead of him. And that is masterful defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Argentina are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And that interception was most necessary. It's Salah! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
They're up to 5 corners now. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Hakimi. Rice.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Dybala. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gullit chasing after it. Hazard. That is good strength. There's the shot! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're off again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hakimi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Dybala is onto this. That's good vision. He has a look up. Thuram! And it's in! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. An opportunist strike. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Caros espectadores, informamos que podem adquirir o vosso programa para o jogo de hoje nos stands junto aos portões. Obrigado.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Philipp Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Passing nice and neat. Driving. It's Hazard! Denied by an instinctive save.
Hazard is offering a right smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Hazard with the short one. And here's Hazard. Driven in. Marcelo getting this one clear. Look at the space here.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's lost his man here. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Thuram going forward. Argentina replying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Nice sequence of passes this. Hakimi plays it in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chips it through. This one is having a shot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gullit gets on his bike and on the move. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tries one from range. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Thuram threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's wide and looking to get onto this. It's out for a goal kick.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, easy pickings there. That's very neat. Ball in towards the middle. And that has been cleared. Now he's off and running and claimed it back swiftly. Tchouaméni, and it's Marcelo. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. And that's a good ball. Konate cuts it out. Thuram. He's in a good shot at goal! And that's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Rice.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
And it's Gullit. Gullit! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's really well manoeuvred. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Argentina are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So straight into the second half. Tchouaméni. Hakimi. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rice. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now Foden. He's going for goal! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
That has ended up in no man's land. Foden. Now that looks a decent ball. Very nicely done. And it's Rice. Cristiano Ronaldo. Searching pass he's played there. That's beautifully weighted. Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, he's done so well then. Almost the perfect link-up. There was a split second there for the perfect finish too. Shame he didn't take it.
Pinches it off him. Lahm. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great vision. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to get it away. Marcelo. Tchouaméni. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's clever. So much. And a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Mbappe really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Rice wins the duel this time. Hakimi. Argentina have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Passes short and sharp. And it's Tchouaméni. And Mendes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Dybala looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Lahm. Some good work on the right flank here. Dybala. Rice has created one goal already. Thuram. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He's having a good look here.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go for goal that you just can't resist.
Cristiano Ronaldo, número 11, número 21, número 13, número 17. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 19, número 10, número 22, número 15, número 16.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! An instinctive delivery. And that has been cleared. Now it's Sorloth. Azar. Tchouaméni. Van Dijk. McAllister. Now it's Bale. Just a quarter of an hour to play. This is a promising build-up. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rodri. And it's Tonali. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's got away from it. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Sorloth. And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And it's Lahm. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen,
And the shot! Goal! Portugal! Into the lead once more. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Portugal leading now.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Lahm.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Pacho has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Marcelo with the clearance. Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. No way through, so back it comes. Solot. Yildiz. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Looking for the far post.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Courtois claims comfort. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Thuram. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Tonali. Space for him to turn and look. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And it's Lahm, and that's aimed into the middle. Hakimi clears it away.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Tonali stood his ground strongly, and it's skewed away. He's done very well to get to that.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. So their fourth corner of the game. Getting up there! Goal! Portugal! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And the counter is on. Ronaldo, he's gone for goal. And that was probably asking just too much. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Lahm, and he whips it. Header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Thuram getting this one clear. Oh, that's nice. Takes a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Tonali powering forward here, in towards the back stick. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a tiny finish. They are purring, truly purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, what a mistake! Chance, surely! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gullit picks it up out wide. And it's Dybala. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is a brilliant interception. Lahm. It's a pretty loose pass. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Succumbs to the pressure. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gullit threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hakimi finding himself in space. Big chance! Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Gullit. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, played through for the wide man. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.